Boeing may be about to hit one of the biggest jackpot. Multiple reports suggest two major airlines are preparing enormous Dreamliner orders right before the industry's biggest air show. One carrier is returning to Boeing after nearly 2 decades away. Here is the potential deal that could reshape the commercial aircraft market and what it means for Boeing. Reuters reported that Philippine Airlines is preparing to order 15 Boeing 787-10 Dreamliners. Separately, Reuters also reported that Etihad Airways is nearing a deal to order 10 additional Boeing 787 jets, according to sources. If both agreements are officially announced during the air show, Boeing could secure 25 new Dreamliner orders in a matter of days. This would represent a substantial commercial victory at a critical moment for the company. But this is not it. As for Philippine Airlines, the deal carries special significance. It would mark the carrier's first direct Boeing aircraft purchase in nearly 2 decades. This signals renewed confidence in Boeing's widebody aircraft after years of the airline sourcing aircraft through other channels. Philippine Airlines is the flag carrier of the Philippines, operating an extensive network connecting Manila to destinations across Asia, North America, Australia, and the Middle East. The airline needs modern, efficient, wide-body aircraft to serve its long-haul routes competitively. The 787-10 specifically suits Philippine Airlines' network requirements. As the largest Dreamliner variant, it carries more passengers than the smaller versions while maintaining excellent fuel efficiency. This makes it ideal for high-demand routes where capacity matters alongside operating economics. Notably, Philippine Airlines appears to be splitting its order between Boeing and Airbus, committing to both 780-710 Dreamliners and A350-1000 aircraft. This dual manufacturer approach provides fleet flexibility while hedging against risks from either manufacturer. The Boeing portion, returning the carrier to direct Boeing purchases, represents the noteworthy development. Meanwhile, Etihad's continued investment in the Dreamliner fleet reflects the airline's strategy of expanding long-haul operations with modern fuel-efficient aircraft. Etihad already operates 787 aircraft successfully. Adding 10 more extends the airline's commitment to the platform. Etihad Airways, based in Abu Dhabi, competes intensely with other Gulf carriers, including Emirates and Qatar Airways. The airline has been rebuilding and refocusing its strategy after periods of financial challenges. Expanding the Dreamliner fleet supports Etihad's plans for profitable long-haul growth. The 787's combination of range, efficiency, and passenger comfort makes it well-suited for Etihad's network. The airline can deploy Dreamliners on routes where larger aircraft would fly partially empty, opening new market opportunities while maintaining strong economics. These potential orders come at an important moment for Boeing. Over the past several years, the company has faced one challenge after another. The 737 MAX crisis devastated Boeing's reputation. Production quality concerns generated ongoing headlines. Regulatory scrutiny intensified across all programs. Delivery delays frustrated customers. Fierce competition from Airbus captured market share. While those issues have dominated coverage, the 787 Dreamliner has remained one of Boeing's strongest commercial products. The aircraft's fuel efficiency, passenger comfort, and ability to operate profitable long-distance routes have kept it in high demand throughout Boeing's difficulties. The Dreamliner revolutionized long-haul aviation by enabling profitable point-to-point routes that larger aircraft could not serve economically. Airlines worldwide have embraced the 787 for its ability to connect smaller cities directly across long distances. This operational flexibility remains highly valued. Winning commitments from 2 respected international airlines would strengthen Boeing's order book meaningfully, but the impact extends beyond just the numbers. These orders would send a powerful message to investors and the aviation industry that major carriers continue placing long-term trust in Boeing's flagship wide-body jet. Philippine Airlines returning to direct Boeing purchases after nearly 2 decades carries particular symbolic weight. It demonstrates that even carriers who moved away from Boeing are willing to return when the aircraft and commercial terms are compelling. This suggests Boeing's recovery is genuinely gaining traction with airlines globally. The timing makes the story even more compelling. The Farnborough Air Show has historically been the stage for blockbuster aircraft announcements worth billions of dollars. The biennial event brings together airlines, manufacturers, and aviation stakeholders from around the world. Major orders are frequently announced during the show, generating headlines and momentum. Aviation analysts are already watching to see whether these reported Dreamliner orders represent only the beginning of a much larger wave of deals. Farnborough often produces cascading announcements as airlines finalize deals and manufacturers compete for attention. If Boeing secures the Philippine Airlines and Etihad orders early, additional commitments could follow throughout the show. For Boeing, walking away from Farnborough with dozens of new aircraft commitments would represent far more than a successful sales week. It could mark another major step in the company's recovery. It would intensify the rivalry with Airbus. And it would reinforce the Dreamliner's position as one of the world's most sought-after long-haul aircraft. The competitive dynamics with Airbus add another dimension. The A350 competes directly with the 787 for wide-body orders. Philippine Airlines splitting its order between both manufacturers demonstrates that airlines value having competitive options. But every 787 order represents an aircraft Boeing captured rather than Airbus. Boeing needs these wins to demonstrate its wide-body products remain competitive. The 777X program has faced years of delays. The 787 has recovered from production problems. Securing major Dreamliner orders proves the aircraft continues winning in the marketplace, despite Boeing's broader challenges. The financial implications matter significantly. Each 787-10 carries a substantial value. 25 Dreamliners represent billions of dollars in potential revenue. While airlines negotiate discounts from list prices, the orders still generate meaningful backlog and future cash flow for Boeing. More importantly, deliveries generate the cash Boeing needs. As these ordered aircraft eventually deliver, they will contribute to Boeing's financial recovery. The company has worked to increase production rates and clear backlogs. New orders ensure sustained demand supporting production for years ahead. The 787 program specifically has stabilized after significant challenges. Production quality issues that caused extended delivery pauses have been addressed. Boeing has worked through the problems that plagued the program. Increasing order momentum demonstrates renewed airline confidence in Dreamliner deliveries. For both airlines, these orders support strategic fleet planning. Philippine Airlines can modernize its wide-body operations with efficient aircraft. Etihad can expand long-haul capacity to support growth ambitions. Both carriers benefit from the 787's proven capabilities and operational flexibility. The broader context reinforces the significance. Boeing has been securing orders across multiple segments recently. The 737 MAX won major commitments from Copa Airlines and other carriers. Cargo operators, including China Southern, committed to Boeing freighters. The potential Chinese aircraft deals could involve hundreds of jets. Adding significant Dreamliner orders continues this positive momentum. However, these deals remain reported rather than confirmed until officially announced. Aircraft negotiations can shift before finalization. Terms can change. Timing can slip. Until Boeing and the airlines formally announce the orders, they represent strong probability rather than certainty. If the orders materialize as reported, they would demonstrate that Boeing's commercial business is genuinely recovering. Airlines are committing to Boeing aircraft based on product, merit, and competitive terms. The Dreamliner continues attracting orders from respected carriers worldwide. The next several days could prove to be some of the most important for Boeing's commercial business in years. The Farnborough Air Show provides the stage. The reported orders provide the potential. If Boeing converts these opportunities into confirmed commitments, it would mark a significant milestone in the company's ongoing recovery. For aviation observers, the developing situation demonstrates the Dreamliner's enduring appeal. Despite Boeing's challenges, the 787 remains one of the most desirable long-haul aircraft in commercial aviation. Airlines continue choosing it for its efficiency, comfort, and operational flexibility. Boeing just may hit the jackpot with these Dreamliner orders. Philippine Airlines returning after nearly 2 decades. Etihad expanding its Dreamliner fleet. 25 aircraft potentially committed in a matter of days. If both deals finalize at Farnborough, Boeing would secure a major commercial victory at exactly the moment it needs to demonstrate sustained recovery. The aviation world is watching Farnborough closely. These reported Dreamliner orders could be just the beginning of a significant wave of announcements. For Boeing, the next several days could reshape perceptions of the company's commercial trajectory and reinforce the Dreamliner's position as one of aviation's most successful aircraft programs.